want to talk with you a few moments about putting together your brand identity guideline. So, I've talked before about building a brand identity, but another element to it is, especially if you are working with a company or you own a company with multiple people that will be using the different elements or assets that you've created, you want to have some guidelines that you can help people to better utilize those tools that you've created. So you don't want someone to use your brand out of context or use your brand in a way that negatively affects your brand. Usually, brand guidelines start out with an introduction of sorts. Basically, you're introducing the reader to who you are, what the brand represents, and what these guidelines will help them to achieve. With this example of brand guidelines, it's important to lay out the mission and the vision and any other information that kind of puts together what are you going for as far as your vision for the brand. What is your brand identity? And the identity of your brand goes beyond just the graphics that you create. It goes beyond the colors that you choose. It goes into the reasoning behind those choices and also what your overall goal is as an organization, company, or individual. In these guidelines, you want to lay out the brand personality. So what I did in the Top of the Sigma brand guidelines, kind of lay out some words that are typically used to describe the sorority and use those to kind of say, okay, this is kind of the idea behind the brand. This is kind of some examples of words that you would use to describe what the sorority is all about. With your brand guidelines, you want to get as specific as possible as to how much space you want to be used, how you don't want your logos to be used. Think of the most common misapplications, if you will, of your logo. So you want to tell people how you don't want it to be used and give visual examples of how you don't want it to be used. It's always better to show people what to do and what not to do than it is to try to just do it through speech or through words. So you want to give examples of what not to do and explain why you don't want them to do that. You have to take all of the elements that make you you and make sure that people are using it in the correct manner, because everything is a reflection of your brand.